Hello, my name is Klaus and welcome to another Mazda 6 video. This time it will be thermostat. And this is a Napa thermostat. Here we go. So I'm gonna drain the radiator and change the thermostat. And I'll show you how. Now, my car has an electric steering. So I don't have a power steering fluid reservoir. Let me show you. If you look in the engine bay, the thermostat is right here. Right, that thing. This thing right here. These two hoses that goes into the engine block. And radiator, obviously, this is the cap for the radiator. Yeah, I just driven inside. Do not open the cap if you just driven, because this might have pressure. I driven just for the video. So it didn't heat up, it didn't do anything. So we're gonna drain everything what's in the radiator because I don't know. I don't know how old is it in the radiator, and I don't know how old is that thermostat. So right here I have FL22 Gold Premium Genuine Mazda Long Life Coolant Premix. So I have 10 liters of this. And I have the Napa thermostat. So this is how it looks like with 3 bolts. These are the tools you're gonna need, or the tools you're gonna use. To change the thermostat you'll need an 8mm socket with extension, because the normal one won't work. You will need long needle nose pliers. Longer they are, the better. Longer and wider than this. This is the minimum width you need to open. So these clamps, I tried with pliers, it didn't work. Literally it didn't work. As I removed the belly pan, I used a 10mm on an impact wrench, some screwdrivers to start prying off the hoses, metal brush, and a razor blade, because my one looked bad, so I had to use metal brush. And if the hoses fight really badly, silicone spray. You will spray on the silicone spray and move the hose back, forwards, until it starts to move. And a trim removal tool to help you to lever. And obviously, once you're finishing it up, and small torque wrench, you will need 4.6 foot-pounds or 6 Newton meters to tighten the 3 bolts for thermostat. You will need also a garage creeper, jacks and jack stands, because you put the car up so the car is level, and once it bleeds, all the air will go to the top, to the cap. So let's go start doing it. First, shake test. Shake test passed. Now that we need to slide underneath and find where for the radiator is the drain. And as this will be leaking, I will remove the belly pan. We should remove the belly pan because it will be leaking. You don't want any extra fluids on the belly pan. See this? This is how you drain stuff, but I want to still remove the belly pan and everything else, because that's there. See right there? That's there, and I don't want belly pan or this to hold on fluids. No thanks. And it takes only a few seconds just to remove these like 10mm bolts. So 12 or 10mm, you just unzip them and done. So now what we're gonna do is, see this? See this hole? That thing right there, yeah. You're gonna turn this and let the coolant drain. So it will drain in my drain pan right here. See, my hand is here and I can now twist this thing. I can twist anti-clockwise. And the coolant should start drain. There we go. Now it started. You can see it's dripping. Now let me show you a cool trick. What happens if you open the lid? There you go. I just got to open this fully. Once you see the drip, then open the cap. Open it up fully then. Alright, as that's draining, now we need to get to this. So let's remove this plug. The press tab is there. And this, let's put the cover on the side. I'll just put it on the side. Or we can just do this, unpin from this, and then just put it deeper inside. Nothing unplugged. I just moved it from its brackets with the trim removal tool. Just pry it off from the brackets and just push it back in. So now we have more access to thermostat. Once you have full grip, move it down. Just fully down the hose, so the hose can slip off easily off. Come on, there you go. Nice, lovely. I moved the clamp that was there. Now with the screwdriver I can pry it a bit. You don't want to damage anything, you just want to move it. Just move it a bit, you know, like make it move. See, like that. Once the hose start to move, then you can grab by hand and start twisting like this. There isn't a lot of space, but it is moving, it starts to move. The more you move it, the more loose it gets. So what you have to do is press this and pull out. There you go. Then this can go on the side. This can go away. Put it somewhere far away. Just by fingers, by doing this on the edge, on the lip, with fingers, just like, imagine this is the hose. With the fingers you just do this. Come on. And it's out. There you go. That's one hose. Let's put this on the side. I said let's put this on the side. There you go, now it's on the side. Now the big one is left. And this one will be a little more interesting. Ah. You shouldn't do that. This is giving me no option. Oh, it's getting stuck there. Oh, I know what's the problem. I know what's the problem. So what you have to do here on the biggest hose is to remove the clamp from the hose, otherwise you will get stuck, as I got stuck. But right now, as it's halfway off, I can do this. See? You need to remove it halfway, so it's not stuck on here. That's it, done. And you can see I'm still holding on to this. Okay, so now we have 3 bolts here. Here, and underneath. It's 8mm. Now let's see how it comes off. Nice. And it's off. Okay, let's go and see on the bench. Alright, let's compare. Old one, new one. Yeah, old one's starting to get some stuff. Yeah, we're gonna put in the new one, obviously. I'm gonna clean up the bolts with a brush, basically to get everything out from the threads, because they look disgusting. There it's looking a little bit worse for wear. I'm gonna put this here and do this. What's inside the belly? What is there? Okay, right now I'm happy with the mating surface. Feels all same. Feels smooth and nice. Okay, let's double check. Nothing is there. Yeah. Nothing is here. Alright. I'm gonna put this in and start bolts by hand. So it goes like this. The gasket is still good. And any of them, start by hand, any of them. So torque specs for these 3 bolts is 6 Newton meters or 4.6 foot-pounds. So I'm using 6 Newton meters. In our language, tight, just snug. Sorry, I know you will be able to barely to see it, but it's in my way. That's done. Come on, get on the head. That's what she said. There you go. Yep, that's 2. And the last one, we need to guide it in with fingers. There. There you go. Done. So tight, make it tight. All right, so let's start. I have my clamp here. So let's start with the big hose, the big boy. Let's put the clamp on first, with the thingy, yeah. And then the hose. Oh, it's so nice and lovely. Now we just wiggle the... Okay, let's get the hose a little bit off, a little more off. I need some silicone spray because it doesn't want to start to go. I just need it to just jump up a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Come on, hose clamp, come on, you can do it. There you go, come on. Now the bottom part. Come on. Lovely. Yes, hose clamp. That's your home. This is your new home. Enjoy. That's where it should be. Perfect. Lovely. Just a little finesse and a little bit of sweet whispering to it. And we'll just say, okay, mate, okay. Okay, this hose now up. There you go. So what you say? Let's go home. What you say, clamp? Let's go home, yeah? I have a new home for you. Let's get you back home. Let's bring you back home. There you go, lovely. Perfect. All the hoses are till the end. They are in their home. Hose clamps are in the home. That's there. That's tight. Let's get. Let's plug this back in. Let's put this back where it should be. Let's put this back home. I know it wants to go back home. Okay, now you two plug. You have to go back home. Go back home. Go where you belong. Okay, this is broken, that's fine. So then that's there, that's there, that's there, that's all fine, that's all good. Now we can put this cover back on. Where is the thingy-ma-thingy? Here. Okay, now radiator is drained. This is still full because it's not connected to this. This is overflow. So now we go underneath. Now let's do not forget to tighten this back up. As we loosen it and we drained everything. Now we have to tighten it back up so nothing leaks. Once we put the new fluid there. We don't want no dribbles, nothing. So it's tight. Hand tight, make sure it's finger tight, that's all. Lovely. Perfect. This is all clean, this is all cleaned out. Lovely. We changed the thermostat. We did everything. We tightened up the drain bolt. Time to fill up. So slowly, I'll just fill this up. Look, it's saying that's it. No, it needs to bubble out. If we press the hoses, which we removed, that's far from it, mate. That's far from it. Bubble everything in. We removed almost 6 liters. This is 5 liters. This all needs to go in the radiator. Do remember, as this now the car is jacked up on the jack stands, the front is up. This is the highest point, so all the bubbles will come out from here. So if we continue on putting in until it stops bubbling, then we can start the car. But this still has loads inside, so it will bubble for quite some time. You will need to do this at least for 10 minutes. I'll cut to the point when it stops bubbling, and we can do what we're supposed to do.
A few inches later.
Alright, it's full. It stopped taking any liquid. I even press on all the hoses. You took off, press all the hoses, see? See what I'm doing? I'm pressing the hoses and the liquid is not going down anymore. So that's it. That's how much it will take. Now we need to start the car and check if it globs down more. Because it should glob down more, and this is the highest point. So let's start the car and let it idle down. The engine started. So as the engine started, put maximum and maximum heat. Put the maximum heat you can. So all these vents are blowing hot air. And change it to face and feet. So change it. And let's let the gauge feel. Let's let the temperature gauge climb up. Now we check for leaks. Look for any kind of leaks from anywhere. No drips, no leaks, nothing. This leaked because of the cap here. Okay, it's up to temperature. The fan is spinning. That means oh yeah, it's a gusher. It's like to gush. So you could see the pressure what was here. Phew! Yeah, let's just go for a spin. Yeah, let's go for a read. Okay, let's watch the temperature gauge. And let's go for a spin. Okay, let's watch and see if it falls down. Should be falling down, not climbing up, but falling down. And there you go, it's falling down. Even more. And that's where it should be sitting all the time. Okay, let's switch the engine and check under the bonnet. Okay, so everything is now warm. Oh yeah, this, ooh, that's hot. Alright then, what we wanna do is check all of the hoses. Or if all the hoses are hot, literally hot. Oh yeah, that's hot. It's steaming off even from the bottom one. Okay, this should be hot. Yeah. That's hot, and this? That's warm. That's the same hose. I'll put on the belly pan and everything else, and before we leave, I'll open the cap and we check if air is escaping. It should be like sound. Let's check and let's see. Maybe there's a bubble inside. It looks like a bubble inside. But let's see. I'll put everything back on and then I'll come back to you. It's been like half an hour, 20 minutes. Still I went for the drive. The liquid was full till here, now it's low. And if we open the cap, be careful, here is nothing. So it's sucked in, everything is sucked in. Now we can fill it up again. I put everything on already away. Now let's top this up. Let's fully put this up, and then let's start the car and see if it sucks even more down. We filled it, it's fine. So now, as this is all filled up, hello, no, that's not how you see it. You go here, and like this. Okay, that's good. This is a bit over full, but we're gonna start it again. And it will do stuff again. So yes, thermostat opened and this all got sucked and this got sucked in. It's done. Now I can actually close the bonnet or the hood. And now I can say, and that's how you change the thermostat and the antifreeze or coolant in your Mazda 6 GH. These are the results that you can see. This is what came out. And this is what comes out from the bottle. That's quite different, isn't it? This is the old one, this is new. This one is just old. You can see how old it is. It should be like this, but it's like this. Good I did this. This can go back in the container. This will be recycled. As you could see, my one was riddled with problems. Firstly, starting by stuck hoses. The tab didn't want it to come off. Then there was an air bubble. I had to drive around, see it spiking up again, then go down, up again. So that means there's a bubble. Let it rest for half an hour. It was, yeah, half an hour-ish. A little longer, a little less. The pipes are still hot, by the way. The pipes. The rubber hoses are still hot to the touch. Actually, yeah, hot. They aren't warm, they are hot. I guess it worked out. I'll drive more around and I'll update you if something is off. If nothing is off, then you know that this video is perfect. Hope this helped and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.